Here's a stat that I want you to think about. The global skincare market is worth over $150 billion. There are thousands of new skincare products launched every year, millions of skincare content pieces published every month, algorithms serving you new recommendations daily. And despite all of the information, the most common question I get 20 years into my career, Doctor, I don't know what to actually use. That tells me something. The noise isn't helping. The complexity isn't helping. The 47 ingredient serum, the 12-step regimen routines, not helping. So today, I'm going to cut through all the noise and I'm going to give you the absolute foundation, the non-negotiables, what the evidence says you need, and what you can safely stop spending money on. This is the only skincare video you need in 2026. So let's go. The core principle, what skin actually needs. Forget the 12 steps, 20 steps. Here's what a skincare routine actually needs to accomplish. Job 1, protect. Your skin is under constant assault. UV radiation, pollution, free radicals. If your skincare routine doesn't protect against these, it's not doing its important job. Job 2, repair. Your skin's barrier is constantly being stressed and tested by the environment, by the products, by the lifestyle. Good skincare supports its ability to repair and maintain itself. Job 3, treat. Optional but targeted. If you have specific concerns, acne, aging, pigmentation, barrier breakdown, dry skin, targeted actives address these, but only after job 1 and 2 are covered. Every product on your shelf, every single one, should serve one of these 3 jobs. If it doesn't, you probably don't need it. Most people have 15 products doing 3 jobs badly. I'm going to give you 4 products doing these 3 jobs exceptionally well. The non-negotiables, what the research says. Let me be very clear about what counts as non-negotiable. Non-negotiable means there is such a strong, consistent, peer-reviewed evidence for this. I would recommend it to virtually every adult, regardless of skin type or skin concern. There are 4 things that meet this bar. 1, broad spectrum sunscreen, SPF 40 or higher with a PA 3+ rating every morning and noon. 2, a gentle pH balance cleanser, which is appropriate for your barrier morning and night. 3, a moisturizer with barrier supporting ingredients, ceramide based, morning and night. 4, a retinoid at night for anyone over the age of 30. That's it. Everything else, vitamin C, niacinamide, peptides, retinoids, AHAs, BHAs, eye creams, toners, essentials, face oils, sheet masks, all of these have varying degree of evidence and can be beneficial additions. But they are additions, not your foundation. Let me go through each one. The cleanser, the misunderstood foundation. I want to start with the cleanser because this is the most misunderstood step and underestimated step in skincare. Your cleanser sets up every other step. If you're using a cleanser that strips your skin, disrupts your acid mantle, and damages your barrier, nothing that comes after that is going to work as well. Not as well as it should. What makes a good cleanser? 1, a pH balance cleanser. Your skin is at a pH of 4.5 to 5.5 and your cleanser should be in that range or close to it. Harsh alkali cleansers will disrupt that acid mantle. 2, gentle surfactants, not sodium lauryl sulfate, which is harsh and stripping. Look for gentle alternatives. The test I give patients: after washing your face with your cleanser, wait 30 seconds. Does your skin feel tight, squeaky, dry? Your cleanser is too harsh. Your cleanser should leave your skin feeling clean but completely comfortable, like you washed it without stripping it. No tightness and pulling. In the morning, often just a gentle cleanser or even just water is good enough if you're not removing heavy makeup or sunscreen. At night though, a thorough double cleanse. Remove your SPF and remove the makeup if you're wearing it. First, use an oil-based cleanser to dissolve the sunscreen and makeup or a gentle micellar water. And then gently wash with a water-based pH balance cleanser. The moisturizer, non-negotiable for every skin type. I've covered the oily skin myth before, but Let me reinforce it. Oily skin still needs moisture. Dehydrated skin produces more oil. You're making it worse by skipping moisturizer. And here's what a good moisturizer actually does. It contains 3 categories of ingredients working together. Humectants, which draw the water into the skin from the environment and from deeper skin layers, like hyaluronic acid, sodium hyaluronate, glycerin, aloe vera. These are your water attractors. Emollients fill in the gap between the skin cells, smoothing and softening. Squalene, fatty acids, ceramides. These are your gap fillers. Occlusives create a physical barrier on the skin surface, slowing water loss. The lightest is dimethicone, the most effective petrolatum jelly. The ideal moisturizer contains all 3 categories. For oily skin, lighter versions, gel textures, dimethicone based occlusives. For dry skin, richer versions, creamy textures, heavier emollients. Key ingredients to look out for, these are important. Ceramides for barrier repair, niacinamide multifunctional and can be in your moisturizer, hyaluronic or sodium hyaluronate for the hydration. Apply morning and night. For the body, also a moisturizer is required. Sunscreen, the most important step. We've covered this in a lot of depth before. I did an entire video on sunscreen mistakes to avoid, but I'll be efficient here. Sunscreen is the most important product in your routine, not because I keep repeating it, because the evidence says so and it's overwhelming. UV radiation is the primary cause of skin cancer, pigmentation, broken capillaries, premature aging, loss of elasticity, dullness. Singularly, it's a destructive impact on skin over time. Minimum standard SPF at least 40 with a PA of at least 3+. So it's broad spectrum, UVA, UVB. Apply generously day and noon. For Indian skin, make sure you reapply every 3 hours at least. Critical rule: apply as the last step in your skincare routine in the morning, but before your makeup. Use enough, at least half a teaspoon for face and neck. Reapply every 2 to 3 hours, especially when outdoors. Nothing in your skincare routine matters as much as this. So this is important. Do your SPF. Retinoid, the active you actually need. We did a full video on retinoids. I'll link it in the description and on the screen. So today I'll just give you a summary and the context for why it earns non-negotiable status. Why retinoids are non-negotiable for most adults over 25, especially if you're over 30. The evidence base is retinoids are extraordinary. Decades of peer-reviewed research. Because of the cell turnover, it keeps the skin fresh and healthy, stimulates collagen synthesis, so it's anti-aging, treats acne, and it normalizes the pore cell behavior, reduces hyperpigmentation, inhibiting the melanin, improves overall skin texture and tone. No other ingredients does all of this. Not vitamin C, not niacinamide, not hyaluronic acid, not peptides. Retinoids are unique. The starting point for adults, especially in the age of 25 to 35. OTC retinol 0.025 to 0.1% twice a week at night. Adults over 35 graduate to 0.5 to 1% retinol, and even consider the pharmacological version tretinoin with your dermatologist, and consider seeking a dermatologist's help before you start tretinoin. The caveats: it's not suitable during pregnancy. You must pair it with daily SPF. Start slow. Introduce gradually to avoid irritation. It's not ideal for severely sensitive or rosacea-prone skin or skin which needs more help. Use it every day meaningfully and upgrade your skin over time. Now that you have the foundation, here's how to think about everything else. Beneficial addition with good evidence. Add after your foundation is established. Vitamin C for the morning under your sunscreen. Antioxidants, brightening, pigment reducing ingredients, strong with evidence. They vary, but they're worthwhile. Niacinamide, anytime barrier, supports your skin and pore and oil control, pigmentation, and well evidenced. You can get a moisturizer with a squalene or a ceramide. AHAs, BHAs 1 to 2 times per week at night for exfoliation, for texture, acne management. Strong evidence. Choose glycolic acid for anti-aging, pigmentation, salicylic for acne. Eye creams are optional. The skin around the eye is thinnest. A dedicated eye cream with peptides, retinol, caffeine is worthwhile. But your regular moisturizer also helps your eye area. Everything else, serums with 10 ingredients, jade rollers, face mists, essences, sleeping packs. These are personal preferences. Not harmful necessarily, but not essential. The complete routine. Morning routine, a gentle cleanser or just water cleanse. Vitamin C serum, and then your moisturizer with sunscreen. Night routine, double cleanse your skin and then use a retinoid 2 to 3 times a week. Build it up. Moisturizer with a ceramide based moisturizer and hydration. And that's your complete routine. The whole thing. And if you want to add niacinamide, it goes between the cleanser and the moisturizer, AM or PM. You want to use AHAs, BHAs, do it on the retinoid free nights. Here's my challenge to you this week. Strip your skincare routine back to the foundation. Cleanser, moisturizer, SPF in the morning, retinoid added at night. Give it 4 weeks. See how your skin responds when it's not overwhelmed by 12 competing products. And then, only then, start adding beneficial actives one at a time. I'd love to know what this does to your current routine and how many products are you currently using right now. Drop a comment. I'm genuinely curious and it helps me understand what my audience need the most. Subscribe and like. This is Dr. Chaitra Anand, your beauty doc, signing off.